Hi folks, and welcome to Peter's Workshop, the very first episode of this YouTube series where I'll be giving a go at trying to fix stuff that I've got no idea how to fix. Never had to look inside some of these things before, but I'll be giving my best damn shot at it. My name's Peter, and I'll be your host for the foreseeable future. So as you can see behind me, we're in my garage. I've had absolutely no use for this space whatsoever before, other than for storage of random goods. So that's what this first episode is going to be about. Me trying to sort out this space and turn it into something that we can use for future episodes. Let's get going, shall we? Alright, well, cleared out most of the mess. Now, a bit of a greasy floor, but should be fine. I don't really feel like cleaning it. Alright, so as you can see, I've completely washed out the floor of the garage, finally. However, I think I'm going to have to finish off the rest of the process tomorrow because, as you can see, it is completely dark out here. Hey later. So, I'll pack away everything, get a nice early start tomorrow. Extra couple of things on the list for me to do is go out and buy a double power point, because I've only got a single one in here and it is going to be very handy to have a twin outlet. We will see you in the morning. Alright, so it's the next morning. Just been to the local hardware store to pick up a few supplies. First thing off today, we are going to fit off this wall with some extra posters. Make it look a bit more interesting. So as you can see, I have finished attaching all the posters to the walls. And now, it's time to sort out the rest of this mess. As you can see behind me, I've pretty much sorted out everything to the way I want it to be. Probably going to be a few things here and there that I'll change around the position of as we go, but I'm pretty much happy with where we're at now. Next thing on my list to do is change the power point over to a twin outlet. Let's go and do that now. This bit I highly recommend not doing this unless you are an electrician and you know what you are doing, because you could seriously hurt yourself otherwise. We're good to go. Alright, so I just turned the power back on, and now I'm going to just make sure that everything's connected and that it is all working properly. Okay, so as you can see, I've finally set up the workspace. Looking pretty good if I do say so myself. Quite happy with how it's turned out. Got a little workbench going on, got the tools and other things that I need for jobs behind me, and overall, yep, pretty happy with it. So, I guess to conclude this episode, we are going to open up some of the things that I've received in the mail that I will be needing to complete some of the jobs that I'll be doing. So, without further ado, probably don't do that. Still got quite a few things in the mail of things that I'll be using for further jobs, but I figure we may as well start off with these two. So, get this one out of the way. We have a Heiko FX888D, my new soldering iron. My very first soldering iron as well, I might add. Instruction manual. iron itself. Be handy to have. So solder, always handy to have solder. Clean wire. Power unit itself. And a little station with a cleaning sponge to put the iron when it's not being used. And that's all there is in that box. Might need this, might not. We'll see. And it is a 10 amp plug, thank goodness. As you can see with the earth pin. If it was a 15 amp plug, it'll be much wider and probably a bit longer than that. So I was hoping it was a 10 amp because all my outlets I currently use at the moment are 10 amp outlets. So that is good. Move all this aside. And on to the last bit for today. Oh yes, I've been very excited to receive this. iFixit Protect Toolkit. Now I'm not sponsored by them or anything, but I've done a lot of research online, and for a lot of the things that I'm going to be opening up, it seems to have every piece inside of it that I need, which is the tri-point head and game bit heads. So yes, very happy with that. Looks like we got a little magnetic base there to stick it down to. And as for the tools itself, a little extension head. Let's see if you guys can see that. So, very nice. Very nice. Can't wait to use that on some of the jobs. And just little bits and bobs, like an electrostatic band, suction cup, plastic removing tools, and some other bits and bobs. Alright, I hope you've enjoyed the first episode of Peter's Workshop. I look forward to working on some of the stuff that I'll be receiving in the mail soon. Some of the things that we'll be working on will mainly be Game Boys, other kinds of retro consoles, anything that I've got laying around at home that isn't working, such as this camera right here. The LCD screen doesn't work properly, so I've got a part ordered online for that. The longest wait now is just going to be waiting for some of these items to arrive, some of them from Japan, some of them from the UK, so just have to play the waiting game now. So if you did enjoy the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, click subscribe if you are wanting to check out future content from me. Looking forward very much to working on some retro consoles and other things that I have no idea how to fix and I've never had a look inside of before. Until next time, thanks for tuning in and have a good one.